Good morning and welcome to Off the Boulevard. I'm Keely McCormick.
And I'm Erica Schumann. And Keely, did you watch the game last night?
I did not, but I know we took a big loss to Texas Tech, 55-19.
Yeah, it was a rough one, but next week we have TCU in the lineup, so hopefully we'll get at least one win out of a Texas team.
Yeah, hopefully, but I know tomorrow we're looking on to bigger and better things. Late night in the fog, the night we've all been waiting for.
Are you excited? Are you going?
I am. I'm very excited for basketball season. Can't wait to support the Jayhawks.
Nice. Have you ever been to a late night before?
I have not.
Okay, I'm super excited. It's going to be fun. Actually, we found out Tech 9 is going to be there this year. Do you know who that is?
No, who's Tech 9?
Okay, he is a Kansas City native, as he says in his songs, and he sings songs like Casey Mill Anthem and Hood Go Crazy. Do you know what song that is?
I don't think so. Can we get that playing?
Can we get some Hood Go Crazy?
Yeah, let's hear this.
On the interstate doing 180. She said, do it for me, baby. Took a double shot and we all
I can dig it. I like it. Okay.
Yeah, and apparently he's bringing some friends with him, so it should be a really fun night.
Okay, yeah, I can't wait.
I'm excited, too, to see Josh Jackson, see what he's got.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited for this team. I think they're going to be good this year.
Did you hear that a ton of recruits are going to be here for the next couple of years? They're coming to visit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, actually one from Kansas City is coming. His name's Boulevard. He's like 7 feet tall.
Okay.
He's only going to be a junior or senior this year. I'm not sure which, but he's a high prospect, and we're going to have a few there, so I'm excited.
Yeah, wow. Well, this looks like something that everyone should go out and support.
Yeah, for sure. Are you going to be like camping, or are you just planning on showing up?
I think I am. I'm going to camp out tomorrow during the day and hopefully get a good spot for the action.
Awesome.
Yeah, well, that's all the time we have for right now, so Erica will be back with news after the break.
Shop local in the heart of the city, you support the people that make our community thrive. The money you spend here stays here, in this place we call our home. Lawrence, Kansas, where there's good old-fashioned hometown pride. Eat local, drink local, shop local.
Welcome back, I'm Erica Schumann, and this is your news update. A train crashed in Hoboken, New Jersey yesterday, claimed the life of one, and injured more than 100. Witnesses say that the train barreled through the station, went airborne, then plowed through a platform where a woman was standing. Let's take a look.
You can see the significant damage here, and now our first video of inside and the damage that was caused by this.
We are, of course, efforting to get people on the phone, including someone from NJ Transit. You can only imagine how busy they are right now with this situation unfolding moment by moment, but these pictures just coming in. First time we're airing this video from inside, and you can see the extent of the damage to this Lackawanna station off of Hudson Place. Just significant damage to not only the terminal. You can see some people moving in the background, which is, I guess, a good sign there. Because they had to have been on the train. You wouldn't go in there after something like this happened.
Or I was thinking they're going in to just check. It looks like they're kind of analyzing the situation just to see, is there anyone in that car? It looked like there were some workers and some emergency responders there.
The engineer of that train is 48-year-old Thomas Gallagher, a New Jersey Transit employee for 29 years. More than 100 people were injured in the crash and left severe structural damage to the station, including a roof that collapsed. The Hoboken train station is one of the busiest transit hubs in New York metropolitan area. We're still unaware of the cause of the crash, but the National Transportation Safety Board will be launching an investigation. Shimon Peres, former Israeli prime minister and president, passed away on Tuesday evening at age 93. The incident happened just 2 days after suffering from a stroke. Peres was a member of the Israeli parliament for 45 years. He was well known for the Oslo Accord, which planned for Israeli and Palestinian leaders to agree to form a two-state solution.
חייב להגיד שעצוב לי מאוד, אני ממש אפילו היו לי דמעות בעיניים עכשיו שגם שמעתי את האנשים שנפרדים ממנו, חברי כנסת ונשיאים. אני באמת התחושה שלי, אני חייבת להגיד הרגשה זה ממש באופן אישי. אמא שלי גם הייתה, אתה יודע, מהאנשים האלה שישבו פה בכיכר אחרי שרבין נפטר. וזה כואב לי מאוד, לא בגלל האישיות, איזה אישיות שהוא היה מבחינה בינלאומית או לא בינלאומית, פשוט בגלל זה באמת מהאנשים שכבר זהו, אין היום. זו התחושה שלי פשוט שלאט לאט אנחנו...
Our very own President Obama and former President Bill Clinton assembled with other world leaders in Jerusalem this morning. In addition to his presence to honor Peres, Obama also ordered for federal and government buildings to fly the flags at half-staff. That's about all the time we have left, and after the break, we'll be back with an inside look at Brady's fashion. Stay.
Put down the remote, get up, and be active.
Welcome back. This is our segment of Brady Fashion, and we're here in the senior studio and with the textile design students, and we're going to see what Nick Brady does.
Hey, my name's Nick Brady, and I'm a textile student at the University of Kansas. We're in Chalmers Hall right now in the senior studio. This is my space. I'm currently working on my sewing machine, and I'd just like to show you around. My studio space. This is my mood board that I put up pretty much the first week of school. I'm working on my fall-winter collection. As you can tell, there's a lot of black and blue, a little bit of red here and there. I took a lot of images from the internet and from magazines. Very inspired by kind of this dark, abstract, avant-garde movement. So yeah, I use this a lot for inspiration. Here's this experimental, artistic, abstract piece. I actually used iron to dye the middle. Iron metal. It was very, very interesting, fun experience. This is just a simple shirt that I've thrown some fabric paint on, and I'm sewing 2 different patches on. Probably I do some distressing too. Weaving is definitely very important for textiles. We use floor looms. It's a very old school process. But very rewarding, very fun. I can show you weaving that I'm working on currently, which is right here. I'm doing a lot of red, black, and white, and that's where it kind of wraps around before it's woven. And then if you go to the other side, you can kind of see it, the start of it so far. And so if you kind of actually show you if you want. But kind of push this lever and throw your bobbin through. And then pull this, and then you just keep building like that. And I'm using 2 different colors right now. And it'll probably take me a good 8 more hours, and once it's done, I take it off and it becomes a scarf. And I'm hoping to make 2, 3, maybe 4 of them. Most of the images in my mood board are with garments that are black, white, black and white photos. Kind of setting a very tone that is calm, not necessarily dark, but not happy. I guess it would be kind of the balance between happiness and sadness, which definitely applies to my title, I Love the Internet. The reason why I named the collection I Love the Internet is kind of a take on our generation, and you know, everywhere you look, someone is looking at a screen and pretty much using the internet. The garments will mostly be like long sleeve t-shirts, hooded sweatshirts. The weaving that you saw before, I'll be doing hand woven scarves, hand woven ponchos. I don't want to give too much away, but that's kind of a good preview. I'm planning on releasing the collection in about 2 to 4 weeks, maybe a little bit longer than that, we'll see. I'm planning on probably doing a couple of different drops, but I hope to get it, by the time it's a bit colder. And you could buy the collection at www.bradefashion.com. The plans for my next collection will be spring-summer, and that collection will be titled Still in Kansas. It's a bit of reference to where I went to school, the University of Kansas, obviously. And the approach that I would like to take is the combination of rural wear, kind of like what farmers might wear, what people in the middle of the country would wear, combined with urban wear, street wear, and what people wear, on the streets of Chicago, streets of New York City, and kind of finding the balance between the two. I plan on doing a lot of button-up t-shirts, sundresses, straw hats, flannels, some boots, some denim jackets. That'll be a really interesting collection. Hopefully I'll be better at what I do, and I really look forward to it, and I hope you do too.
Have a nice day. You too. Have a great day. Thanks. You too.
Make someone's day. Pay it forward.
Welcome back to Off the Boulevard. I'm Jacob Sperry. This is Nick Merrick. So Kansas football made its annual trip to Lubbock, Texas.
Yes.
Annual, but every other year. Trip to Lubbock, Texas last night. And we were relatively competitive for the first half, and actually well into the third quarter, until reality set in and Texas Tech took back over.
But,
what did you think of the game last night?
Some good points, some highlights to me were former Miege quarterbacks Montel Cozart and Ryan Willis both threw touchdowns in the first half, which I thought was pretty cool as a Kansas City native to see some hometown guys throw some touchdowns. So that was cool, but towards the third quarter, fatigue set in, and we just got blown out at the end. But it was fun to watch a little bit. Thursday night football,
Yeah, Thursday night game, absolutely. Yeah,
Very
so this
cool.
Next Saturday, TCU comes in here, 11 a.m. game. Reasonable chance at that one, or do you think it's going to be another, just another learning experience for KU?
I think every game is a learning experience. Honestly, at this point, I think just staying competitive and throwing some touchdowns would be a good thing to do. So I'm looking forward to see another combo of Montel and Willis at it again. I think that's a good strategy.
You like the quarterback combo?
Yeah, well, it's Montel's senior leadership, and then we also have Ryan Willis, who's a sophomore. So kind of has some future and some past. So
absolutely, yeah.
Definitely. We can get that going.
On a different note, Late Night in the Fog is tomorrow night.
Yes.
Doors open at 5 for students. Tech 9 will be performing. But we'll get our first look at the basketball team. So Josh Jackson, Adoka Azubuike, I think is how you pronounce his name. What do you think about these two new guys coming in?
I think this is the most anticipated late night since Wiggins and Embiid, honestly. I think we have a really good team. I think this year is kind of like a Xavier Henry type situation with our players. We have a lot of senior leadership with a lot of young talent, so I think we have a really good chance to make a Final Four run.
Absolutely, yeah,
So, yeah.
as do I. Do you think that Josh Jackson will have the same kind of impact? I know it's way too early to say, there hasn't even been a game played, but do you think he'll have the same kind of impact that Wiggins had on our school and being a high-round draft pick?
Yeah, I definitely think he will. From what I've read, I've heard he plays very similar to Andrew Wiggins, and I heard he's got a lot of fire. He's not passive at all, so I'm looking forward to seeing him have a really big impact on this team and see how far he can take us.
Yeah, absolutely. Some big games this year: Indiana, Duke, Kentucky on the road. So it'll be a great basketball season. Looking
I'm
forward.
very
Our first
excited.
scrimmage, November 1st versus Washburn. So.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's all for us today, and we'll be right back.
shop local in the heart of the city, you support the people that make our community thrive. The money you spend here stays here, in this place we call our home. Lawrence, Kansas, where there's good old-fashioned hometown pride. Eat local, drink local, shop local.
And we're back. Out that we now have 4 out of the top 10 NBA draft recruits, or not recruits, potential recruits. So
wow.
That's awesome.
That sounds awesome, and they'll be at late night tomorrow. So we can't wait to see everyone tomorrow and make good decisions this weekend, KU.